More than 1 million homes in our area are without power, and the majority of them in New Jersey.
Yeah, Rebecca Mozzarella is a spokesperson with PSE&G, one of the electric providers in New Jersey. She joins us by phone tonight. Rebecca.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. Thanks so much for speaking with us. So I guess we'll just dive into it. Seems like everybody was really impacted by this. What would you say would be the hardest hit areas that you guys are covering right now?
Sure. I mean, this is a massive storm that really swept through our entire service territory from south to north. But I'd say if I had to choose the hardest hit areas, I'd say Burlington counties, Bergen, Essex, Mercer, and Union counties.
What are you thinking with regard to priority? What is your first priority right now?
So the restoration process, there's 4 steps. First, our crews have to go out and assess the damage. And that can be challenging, especially when the roads are not clear. So we have to assess the damage. We have to clear the roads with tree crews and first responders to make it safe. The first people to get back on are our hospitals and our fire stations, all of our emergency facilities, those critical customers that need power. And then we move to the restoring the equipment that serves the largest number of customers. And then finally, we move to those single outages.
You know, the big question, of course, after a storm like this is, how long will we be without power? I know it's the first thing you hear. Some people are already hearing maybe even Thursday without power or up until Thursday. What are you guys telling your customers?
I know those times are it's a challenge, right? Because we're still going out there and we're doing assessments, and we anticipate that this storm will be among one of the strongest storms to hit our service territory in recent years. As far as estimated times of restoration, hang in there with us. We want to make sure that everybody has access to possible charging stations. We'll share information about that, but we are bringing in all the stops. We have mutual aid coming from 13 different states. So that's 1,700 utility workers from around the country, even Canada, coming in. They're already being deployed to work. Our own workers. We have, 2,800 of those dedicated personnel to restoration. So, we might get, you might feel like it's a long time, but we're letting you know we're using every single resource available to get your power on as quickly and safely as possible.
But days? I mean, do people expect days without power or no?
When we're first looking at a storm and the damage, we kind of have to look at the bigger picture. And once we have more information, we're able to make those, refine those estimated times of restoration so they can be more accurate and hopefully not as long.
Yeah, especially with the temperatures we're looking at right now, because it is not fun for that. Let me ask you something. We have to keep in mind we're still in the middle of a pandemic. What are some of the major challenges for the crews out there in the field right now and who they're trying to service?
Absolutely. The pandemic, we have adjusted all of our operations to adapt to the safety measures, through the public health guidelines. And we want to ask our customers and thank them for their patience as we operate under these unusual circumstances. And, with social distancing, making sure they stay away from our crews while we're working.
All right. It looks like we may have just lost your signal there, Rebecca.
No,
but
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh,
yeah, we can. But
okay.
Yeah, but bottom line here is you're saying we're going to need to be patient as you guys work on this. We really appreciate the time because I know you guys are awfully busy dealing with a lot of folks calling in. So we appreciate the time. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Thanks. Have a great day.